this here first drive. Or first game. First game. This here first game. Yeah, this here first game. See what we can do. Loading in. Curious to see how they stack up against us rank-wise. And their offensive and defensive production. As I try to reload a couple things properly. Let's see. We are giving up a lot of points per game, thanks to Alabama. And we are not scoring a whole heap more than them. Offensively, we're pretty balanced, a little mediocre. They've got a good rush offense. Hopefully that means they're not going to pass all over me. Our pass defense is like the worst in the nation, which is not surprising. And they just have a mediocre defense. That's somewhat promising. Gonna hope for the best there. Let's get into it. UNLV, the Runnin' Rebels. Out here in Las Vegas at Sam Boyd Stadium. Tails never fails. Now we're going to kick the ball first.
The Sharks are lined up for the kickoff.
See if we can force them to return it here. Ooh, that'll be close. That's a perfect spot. Yeah, a yard deep in the end zone. And instead of them taking the touchback and getting the ball at the 25, they only have it at the 23. That's pretty solid, as far as I'm concerned. They're going to start with a read option and a huge gain. Ooh, 17 yards. We might have to be running a QB spy this whole game. But first, we're just going to bring another blitz. See if they go to the air, how our man is. Nah. That's a... Ugh. He's got light years of space. And they pick up 27 on their second rush. They've already run half the field on us. And this could be trouble for the defense again. Another read option. Another huge gain. They might score here. The quarterback tumbles his way down inside the fucking 10. And in 3 plays, they've marched down almost the entire field. All on the option. See no reason why they're going to change that now. And he's going to score. Oh, or not. Second and goal at the inch line. That is tough. See if we can stop him here. Up the gut, we do. It's 3rd and goal. One more stuff at the line here, and we could force a field goal after they just run all over us. We're going with the blitz A. And we sack him. Wow. Way to hold from the defense on the goal line. And we're going to force a field goal after all that. That's the kind of plays that we need. The bend don't break. It's not a philosophy I enjoy coaching with, but it's going to be one that we're going to have to employ this year until we get good recruits. We're going to get the ball here, see what we can do on offense, if anything. As LeRon Edwards is going to have the right positioning. Good blocks. He's got the corner. Spin move. Gets a couple more. And we're starting this drive with great field position. And we're going to show them how we run the option. Well, it won't be nearly as explosive because that's just kind of how our offense works. Is we just dink our way slowly up the field and have explosive plays like every 20. Or we could just copy them and have big plays right off the bat. 30-yard rush from Jared Red. And that's what I like to see. Counterplay here on this 1st and 10. Lala Davis gets the ball. He's inside the 15. Another big gain. And we're showing them how we do it. And I just dive up the middle here. We've been running to the outside. Hopefully we've got them a little confused. The box is pretty empty, but not quite the push we needed. We lose a yard there. We might have to go to the air here on this drive. Spooky. Regardless, we're in field goal range, so we can tie it up if we need to. But let's see if Davis can get to the corner. He does, and he scores the touchdown. That's a big one. That's a great run. He stretched it all the way to the corner, and we're going to take a 4-point lead here.
The extra point attempt is good.
Beautiful.
Both deep to return.
Second kickoff for us of the game. It's good to keep in mind that we will get the ball to start the second half, which means if we're able to hold them well enough, we could have some serious potential to open this one up. As I am trying to figure out stuff on the stream deck. There we go. I'm playing Miller out in the flat. They're gonna run it. I forced him to cut up field, and we only allowed 2 yards there. That's a solid stop in my book. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna just run man for now. Gonna be on Hurst. They are passing it. That running back's open. Steps out of bounds. Only picks up 3. 3rd and 6. I was playing real safe. Kind of spying the QB there. And let's see if they pass it again here on 3rd. 3rd and 6. They are going to pass it short over the middle, and we stop them. 4th and 4. We only allowed 2 yards per play. We forced them to punt. I like seeing that. Gonna bring right back. Just to have a blocker where I want him. And I dropped the ball. Wow, LeRon gets lucky to pick that one up. Goes right through his hands with a man right there. We narrowly avoid disaster. Gonna go with the sweep here. Lala Davis. And man contains the edge too much, and we lose 3 yards there. I don't think we've had to pass the ball yet. We're gonna see how long we can go without it. For the memes, but also because I think it could be effective. Running it here on 2nd down. That's a big gain up the middle for Red, and a 1st down. He picks up 14 on the ground.
That's good for a gain of 14 yards.
Yeah.
1st down.
I like it a lot. Gonna go with the inside zone on this 1st down. Jared Red up the gut. There's a hole there, and we hit it for 5 yards. Can't expect every run to be a...
That brings up 2nd and 5.
I gotta send some messages while I'm doing this game, so we're gonna be a little bit slower than normal. Second and 5 now. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Just keep running these options. They're probably going to have contain on this one. I should audible out. I'm not going to. And Cleveland. Oh, if I could have made that man miss, there was green for miles in front. So then we're going to have 3rd and inches.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
And we're just going to run the dive up the middle here. The box is pretty empty. Should have the blocking. And La Davis gets it and some more.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 5 yards.
Solid pickup.
1st down.
Still haven't needed to put this one in the air yet. And that's solid. Going with the sweep here. 2 red out of the weird wildcat formation. We cut up field. That wide receiver didn't hold his block quite long enough for us to get the corner. Still pick up 3 yards.
Make it 2nd and 7.
Lala Davison for this option. Cleveland's going to keep it. He's got the corner. And he's going to barrel his way forward for another 8 yards.
8 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Going with the triple option now. Still haven't needed to pass it. We're going to go the first quarter without putting the ball in the air. And I've got to pitch it out to Blankenship, who only picks up a yard there. Positive yards though, so it's not the end of the world. And we're doing a lot of runs to the outside, which is helping to open up our runs up the gut. Don't want to necessarily do that right now. We're going to audible a dive. And do we get stuffed at the line there? Not what you want to see. Still not the end of the world. Hey, Mr. Kev. Thanks. You'll get to see me at game day as a result. Welcome to the stream. Second quarter, 3rd and 9. Oh, I don't know where we are on the hash. I feel like we're in the middle of the field, so we're going to run a vert here. Oh, we are on the left. That's a bummer. It's not the end of the world. That's my thing's broken. Get this play off. Oh. That's unfortunate. A little bit awkward.
Delay of game, offense.
Am I not going to have...
Still
what I
third
want
down.
to have happen? Well, I don't know if you got a pop-up, but that's a shame. Here, let me pop that up for you. That's me at game day. Thanks for the follow, Kev. Welcome to Gorge University. 3rd and 14 now because of the bad play clock management from myself. Looking at X out there. He's wide open. Lee Blankenship. I think he might be a senior. Gets 25 yards there on 3rd down, and that's our first pass of the game.
First down.
We've had a lot of success on the ground, so there's been no reason to change that up. Cleveland's going to keep it again. The spin move doesn't work, and we only pick up 2 yards. And this is going to get harder and harder as we get nearer to the end zone. And we may have to continue to pass it. Cleveland is known for throwing interceptions, so I'm trying to keep the ball on the ground as much as possible this year. So we pick up 4 there on 2nd down. But with 3rd and 4, we can thankfully pick up a first down. We're going to put it in the air while we have a little bit more space. Audible it up a little bit. Wide open. Noah Bean gets the first down. NFL 2K5. Ooh, that's an old one. This is sadly an old. Oh no. Cleveland. Our starting quarterback is injured apparently. And we've got a passing quarterback in as the backup. I don't know if I've ever played a 2K NFL game. We're going to sub in Cleveland to keep our running quarterback in for now. Gosh, I don't even remember the old. I feel like the oldest football game I remember was, there was one on the Nintendo 64. So we're just going to get a free touchdown there, no problem. Make this a 2-score game, I think. Yeah. There was like some Madden on the N64, and then I had like Madden 06. And then NCAA 2007. Those are the ones that I recognize. The Madden that I'm thinking of, all I know is it had like a soundtrack that I loved. It had like Tech 9 and Fallout Boy. Weird shit. But I miss those games. There was a lot of fun, like the old college football games where you had to like go to classes and shit in the Road to Glory. So we're gonna come out here on defense with a 14-3 lead. 5.5 minutes left. And oh my gosh. Watch me miss. Oh, I over pursued the shit out of that one. And their running game continues to be phenomenal. So we have not been able to stop them. We were lucky to force a field goal on their first drive. A huge goal line stands. And a 3-and-out on their second drive, but here they are continuing to do well against us. They've really only been able to pass in the zone, so we're going to go back into the man here, see what they have to do. They get the screen, but we break through it. And that's a wash of a play. Good job from my DBs. Probably gonna put it in the air again. And that is just a coverage domination there. Couldn't think of the word I was looking for. So it's gonna bring up 3rd and 10. See if they run. Not quite. Oh, he beat me. He just got deep enough. That was a great pass on the money. Thought I was going to be able to catch up, but didn't have the speed. We've gotten picks a couple games in a row with Hurst. It was not to be on that play. They just run it up the gut for a touchdown. Luckily, this is our first season as the head coach at Gorge University. So we get to start doing recruiting and, you know, focusing on our defense a little bit now. And last week we had the nation's #1 corner commit to us in like week 3 of the season. So we're optimistic about next year as LaRon Edwards continues to just have solid kickoff returns, worth a 30 on this drive. And we'll make them prove that they can stop this run. So they haven't been able to do anything yet. The veer, Cleveland will keep it again. Kind of made a man miss, but he got a forearm on me and shivved us to the ground. Triple option here on 2nd and 6. We'd love to pick up a big gain here. Cleveland keeps it a very late pitch. Still gets positive yardage. That was risky. I should have avoided that button like the plague. And on 3rd and 4, we're going to go with a jet sweep. Ooh, it's risky. If it works out, it works out. David Lacey's going to get it. He's got the corner. Cuts north. Picks up the first down. I like seeing that.
First down.
That's another 1st and 10. Let's see if we can get across midfield here. Keep the lead building. Should be a good block there. I should have slid with Cleveland. He's already been kind of hurt this game. Let's hope he gets up quick. Oh, he's slow to get up. He might be out right now. We're going to call it pass play just in case. 2nd and 1. No, he's still in. Davis. Well, Davis is going to be my main target here. And he's wide open. Throws a little bit behind, but he adjusts, grabs it, pulls in 9 yards.
That makes it 1st and 10.
3 of 3 on passing for 36 yards. That's pretty solid. Triple option again. Cleveland will keep it, and I'll take the 2 yards up the middle. And a light tackle.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8, we're going to go with a slip screen. He's either work really well or do really bad. We got Lacey also coming over the top. If I can get outside, we can get the positive yards out of that, but Lala is only able to get 1 yard. That one lineman ran with us and broke the play down.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
And now, 3rd and 7, we're going to go to the air for a 3rd time in a row. I'll be looking for either Red or Everett here. It's going to be Everett. Oh, he can't catch it, and he can't get it off the tip. It's going to be 4th and 7. Where are we at? I might go for this at the at around 37. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for this. We're going to go with the halfback angle. A little risky. It's not out of the shotgun either, but Davis is who we're looking for. They bring pressure, and I just got to get rid of it. And again, the pass was behind Lala, and he's not able to hold on to it that time. It's a turnover on downs, and UNLV has a chance to march down the field and put a couple more on us. Not going to run it on 1st down. They're going to pass for a yard. We're lucky that he was far enough to just step out of bounds.
1 yard. That brings up 2nd and
9. We did move Boyd over, the guy that I was using at the start of the play, and that's a decent tackle. Good run D there. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Boyd we moved over. He was our 2nd string corner. We dropped him down to 4th string. He was just getting beat all over on the left side of the field, so we had to change some things up as I'm beat, and they get a good pass. That's on me for sure. I don't even think I had a chance to hawk that. Yeah, just a good pass. Those tight ends are beating my linebackers. I imagine they're going to run it here. They don't. Over the middle of the field, he's wide open again. Another 13-yard reception. They're having no problems moving the ball downfield on us. Going with the QB spy here. And he's forced to get rid of that one on the run. And we're lucky he runs towards us for a bit. Gets back inside the 1st down marker. Forces him to call a timeout. But it's 2nd and 1 still. We're going to bring pressure. And wide open, no problems. Holds onto it through the contact as he's diving. It's an impressive catch to set up 1st and goal. And they're looking like they're going to score here. in the first half, near the end of it. Tight ends open over the middle. It doesn't matter because they got a screen with a blocker. It's going to give us about 30 seconds and 3 timeouts to drive down and try to score to tie it or take the lead back before the half. We get the ball at halftime. So we got that going for us. But with a 3-point lead, they're going to try to go to the half up. If we can stop that, if we can tie this up and get the ball back, that would be huge. Laurent, let's see a big kickoff return. Decent blocking. Yeah, out past the 30. That'll come in handy. Gonna just have to throw some bombs. We're gonna be looking for Noah Bean to get open on a lot of these. He's my A. And I'm just tossing that one up for Lacey and not able to get in front of the DB there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10, 23 seconds left. Couple good passes will get us inside field goal range. They were going to bring pressure. I'm trusting the Beanster on this one. He's got to step on his man. Hits him in the hands. He's not able to hold on to it through the contact though. Oh, that's tough. He had a step on his man, just barely. He wasn't able to pull it out. See what we can do here on 3rd down. Lee Blankenship makes a grab. We're going to call our first time out with 14 seconds left. We still have a chance to get down into field goal range. And a very slim chance of scoring a touchdown. Noah Bean is who we're going to be looking for again. Oh, I don't like it. I'm just giving it up to B. It's Sean Davis, and it's underthrown. I threw that a little bit too late. Otherwise, that was probably a touchdown. 8 seconds. We got probably 2 more passes in us. Someone needs to get free. Pedro Beverly right over the middle. That's going to set us up for a field goal. Should tie it up. The passing game is solid at the end. A 38-yarder. This is not an easy can. But we got it right down the middle to tie the game as time expires. And we're going to get the ball right back. Start the second half. See what we can do. If we can put the lead out, that'd be huge. Laurent's going to get a chance to return this one. And get into the corner. He's not able to spin to make that guy miss. 22-yard return. Not great, not terrible. We're going to try to stick to our game plan of just running the ball here. It's been working pretty well so far this game. Block's not held long enough. He disengages, and we only pick up a yard on that counter. 2nd and 9 now. Gonna go with the triple option. If we would have picked up a little bit more, I might have taken a shot. Because Red's going to pick this first down up, no problem. Stiff arms his way forward past the 45. And we're going to run it on first down. And if we have success, what do we want to do here? If we have success, you know, 3 or 4 yards, then we're going to take a shot downfield. So I'm going to send the Beanster over. Extra blocker on the pitch side. And Cleveland just going to go up the middle. That's our 4 yards. And now we're going to just look for a bomb. See if we can find someone open. Shallow cross. We're going to alter this route a little bit. Send Beverly on a streak. Lacey on a slant. I'm giving it up to Pedro Beverly, who's got the completion and the touchdown, no problem. Wow. What a call and what a route change. And just like that, we got a 1 touchdown lead. 4 plays, 77 yards, and 1 minute and 20 off the clock. Let's see if our defense can make some sort of stop. This is definitely our weak point. I was the offensive coordinator for the first 3 seasons with Gorge U, and this is my first season as the head coach, so I haven't played defense a whole lot recently. Only 4 games under my belt in this dynasty. So still trying to figure out who I like, how my personnel are, and then just how to play defense again. It's not as easy as I remember. 1st and 10, they're going to put it on the ground. Go back to the option, we stop them, 1-yard rush. That's a good start to this drive.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Take the D end. We're just going to rush 3 here. And that is a deep pass, and he steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage to lose 4 yards. That's exciting. 3rd and 13. This could be a big 3 and out. We know it's going to be a pass. You just have to make the stop. We got 4 out. I got the middle of the field. Williams doesn't make the adjustment in time, and they get a 25-yard reception there. Wow. That's a big conversion on 3rd and a mile. We're going to be hurting with that one. Go with the option, and he picks up a 1st down and then some. That was tough. I tried to read it, but I couldn't get past the downfield blocker. And they're going to continue to just run on me, no problem. See what I can do with Hurst. Oh, we run in there, but don't get it. The running back has a hard time figuring out where he's going. Loses 3 yards there. Now, that's good for us because of potential field position. I'm going to be covering the receiver here. And since he's not going in, I can go into pass coverage. Oh, they're scrambling. I should have stayed over the middle of the field. Oh, but he drops the football, and we pick it up. We get a blessing. Out here in Vegas, they took a gamble, and it did not pay off. Quarterback finally fumbles one, and that gives us the ball midway through the 3rd quarter with a chance to make this a 2-score game. Hand off to Red, make the cut outside. Tried to spin forward, but we still pick up 8 yards. And we're gonna do what we do best here on second and medium. We're gonna go with a shot downfield. See if we can find somebody. I'm gonna throw it in for the Beanster. Oh, I tried to use him in front, and we just give the ball right back and then continue to not tackle. Ooh, that spooked me. That was awfully loud. Baxter Hay. Thanks for the follow.
Clipping. Offense.
They have a clipping, so that's going to save us 15 yards.
Still 1st down.
But I just gave the ball right back. Thought that I might have been able to go up and grab that, but it makes sense. Honestly, not a great pass for me. We're just going to try to stop the run here. I'm going to be on contain with Miller. Oh, I should have seen the pass coming. And they pick up 9 yards there. That was a great play call and good execution from them. 2nd and 1 now. What do we think? They're going to run it probably. So I'm just going to play contain again. Shift everybody to the right. Oh, we knew he was going to keep it. I just didn't expect him to try to run up the middle. And he picks up 7 yards again. This QB is having no problems running. Just worried for the time that they eventually decide to pass it and I get burned. So we make a good stop there. 2nd and 8 now. Still around midfield. They are not in field goal range, and we're hoping to keep it that way. I'm kind of expecting a pass here. So I'm going to be on the tight end. And instead it's another read with a huge hole. The quarterback picks up 15 more on the ground. I need to be spying him. I don't know what I'm doing. Because he just has no problems. I'm going to play a safety here. Make the stop. Coming from all the way downfield. 2nd and 5 now. They continued to keep it.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
And we're just going to keep having the spy here. Hurst over the middle in the zone. See if they pass or run it. It's another keeper. We hit him behind the line, but our team continues to struggle just tackling. It's a quarterback in the backfield, and instead of hitting him for a loss, we allow him to get a huge gain to the 4-yard line and a 1st and goal. This is going to take a big stand to hold him off here. And we come in, we force him to lose a yard on 1st and goal. Decent chance to force another field goal. We did this earlier in the game. We just have to be careful for a little dump off pass. There it is. It's up, and Robinson gets beat. They tie the game up. Oof. It's a tough spot to be in. Pending the extra point here. They can that, no problem. 1 minute and 2 left in the 3rd. We need to score a touchdown here. We got greedy on our last drive and threw an interception on a long bomb. As Laron's going to try to cut to the outside. Not going to have the speed to get around there. Still get out to about the 25. We just got to protect the ball and we'll be fine, I think. But we need a score here, definitely. Put us in control. Force them to play from behind. As Cleveland picks up a good block, gets upfield. That's 14 yards from our quarterback. That's what today is. It's a game of quarterback rushes.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Going with the triple option here. Cleveland will keep it. Pitch it late. Blankenship's got a lot of space. Spins himself out of bounds at the 19, or after a 19-yard rush. I almost said at the 19-yard line. Obviously, that's untrue. But we are across midfield. Can I just run this one up the gut? We've been mostly running to the edge for this game, so the box has been fairly empty. And we want to keep it that way. This Lala Davis picks up 9 on 1st down. And we're going to pass it here.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
That's the play call when we have something like that. Smash corners. We're on the left side of the field, so I will be looking for Wally Fuller, Mr. Roboto. Out there, the Y. And Lala Davis is my backup option, who I'm going to hit. And he makes a man miss. Just swerves out of the way. That's a solid pass to end out the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th, it's all tied up, but we're driving down. If we score a touchdown here, you got to like our chances of winning. The read again. It's going to go straight up the middle to Lala. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. We got a 1st and goal. He's averaging 9 yards a carry as a backup running back on this game. This is an extra point. Cleveland will keep it. He should be in, no problem. And just like that, we're back on top. Feeling comfortable. There's a lot of game left to be played. And it's a 7-point, 1 touchdown lead. Still looking for a big stop on defense. We had one earlier with that fumble. But if we could repeat that, that would be great. Maybe an interception. That's how we try to close out these games. Figure out how to play defense in the fourth quarter. Alright, we need a spy. We'll go with the zone. Hurst over the middle. Stop any short passes, and they're just going to run up the gut. And we continue to have tackling problems as he picks up 8 yards there. Pick up a QB spy. Move the safety up. And even with the QB spy, we're going to let him pick up a ridiculous amount of yards. And hopefully we can tackle him. Holy shit, 33 yards. He had all the room in the world on that one. Oh my. Even with the QB spy, it seems like we're unable to stop most of these passes. Or most of these runs, I should say. As that pass is just no problem. Go back to the man here, see if we can have some success. They're gonna run it. QB's got it, and he picks up another 7. He's taken a lot of shots, but just like Cleveland on our side, a lot of strength there. I'm expecting a run here. It's not. There's a man open. Oh, we don't stick with him for long enough and over the middle. They pick up a first down, and it's 1st and goal. And this game is just continues to stay close. Expecting the run here. QB keeps it, and we make a good stop there. They lose a yard. We're in a space now where, I mean, there should be guys everywhere. We shouldn't be too worried about what they're going to do to us. It's just a matter of giving up a big play. So they run it again up the middle. They pick up 2, but it's going to be 3rd and goal outside the 5. Stop here would be huge for the defense. We'd keep the lead and get the ball with 4.5 minutes left in the game. Sign me up. He's probably coming to the air. He's scrambling, and we get the sack. He loses 5 yards on the play, and the defense mans up down near the goal line, forces a field goal attempt. I imagine they're going to can this no problem. Don't want to jump off sides. We get kind of close to blocking that, honestly, but he puts that through the uprights. Excuse me. And we got a 4-point lead with under 4 minutes in the game. Laurent's going to get a chance to return another one. Cutting it outside. Good blocking. Pass. Oh, there's a clipping. That's coming back to like our 10-yard line, even though we made it to about the 40. It's dangerous when you run a return back like that, where you make a quick cut, spins people around. Makes things look the wrong way, forces blocks in the back, that sort of stuff, and you get stuck at your own 11-yard line. The positive of that, we burned a little bit more time on the kickoff, and also we have further to drive, which means more plays to run, more first downs to gain, and more time to shut off the clock, as we're going to shift to a conservative tempo here. Picked up 3 yards there on 1st down. With a toss play here on 2nd and 7. If yeah, this is fine. They got a lot of pressure on that weak side edge. And we got solid distance. We pick up a 1st down, but we did go out of bounds. I think because we're outside of 2 minutes. In the 4th, the clock, yeah, is still going to move. So we're going to be able to bring this to 2 3/4. Triple option here. I'm not pitching this. Not this late in the game. We're going to take our 5 and be happy with it, and that's going to bring us inside 2 minutes unless they take a timeout. No. Inside 2 minutes, they're going to start burning their timeouts on the next couple plays, so a first down basically seals the deal. And that's a big one. 2 minutes left exactly in the game. Up 4. See if we can close this game out. She's going to run it up the gut. Box is pretty empty. He's just going to go straight up the middle. No problem. Easy 18-yard gain for Lala Davis. They take their second, but we still have multiple downs. I'm just going to run that exact same play up the middle. See what they do to stop us. Box is still empty. If our line can get a good push, we can have another huge gain. And 5 yards is solid. This game is by no means over until we get another first down, though. So that's what we're looking for. Kind of audible to a read option here. Cleveland will keep it. He's got the first down. Sliding. Don't want to give any mistakes. This should be the ball game. We should just be able to kneel this one out.
That makes it 1st and 10.
And let me just go straight to it. Minute and 32. Milk every second we can here in case something fluky happens. That'll bring us inside a minute. We're going to get a free 10 XP for kneeling in the last minute with the lead. We continued to execute on offense when we needed to. And one more kneel will seal the deal. Wow. A lot of rhyming there. Not quite going to have enough to just call it quits. So we will have to go for 4 kneels in a row. We're going to lose 6 yards of rushing. But that's going to end the game. 1 second. Game over. We hold on in the desert to take down UNLV, improve to 2-1 in conference play and 3-2 on the season. And, you know, for how bad our pass D is, the fact that we held them to under 300 passing yards feels pretty good. Yeah. I like that. We had solid red zone efficiency. We played relatively well. And a lot of good running plays and some clutch passes when needed. Any upsets? Ohio State in this universe survives Purdue. Number 19 Houston loses to USF in the American. Fun stuff. 158 on the ground, 158 in the air, and 270 on the ground. We almost ran for 300 yards on these guys. And looked a lot better in the turnover game. Curious to see how we're going to look recruiting. We got 2 commits this week, week 6. One of them being the number 1 corner, and one of them being the punter that we needed. And now we were able to move their points around, shift some stuff, look at some other stuff, and curious to see where we're sitting going into week 7. Remember to stay hydrated, especially if you're going to talk a lot. It helps quite a bit. San Diego State, this is a big conference game in division. Typically, they are pretty strong, and it's an away game for us. We got to go down to San Diego. It could be that the winner of this game wins the division, wins the West division of the Mountain West. We'll take a look at what we're looking at. Gosh, right before that, we did get another commit. A 64 overall left tackle, Chris Marshall. And we lost this middle linebacker to Boise State. That's a shame. We still got a chance on some of these guys. Another guy ready to visit. Lost one to San Jose State. That's fine. Every guy that we get committing is just more points freed up. So that's fine with me. We're in week 7. We've got 3 guys committed already. Let's just see what we're looking at overall. 550, the number 1 outside linebacker. We're in his top 3. We've got the first visit, which is kind of problematic, but I feel pretty confident. We just need sacks with a linebacker. Still not going to be easy. We're losing 60 points a week. If we can hold on to this until the end of the season, we could snag him. That would be a huge get for our defense. This will be a big visit. John Billings, the athlete, losing 30 points per week against Washington, but a good visit could pop us into the lead, make us look solid. Greg Jones we're behind on. Lost out on this guy. That's a shame. This punter's he's a JUCO, but he's accurate, which is it's alright. Got the lead here. If we can lock this guy up early, that'd be cool. Power running back. It's not necessarily what we're looking for, but we'll offer him a scholarship and we'll see what we can do. We can work around recruits. Good middle linebacker. I want to offer him a scholarship and try to get him on our side. This kicker, we just closed the gap on. We'll put points with this guard out of Berkeley. And those remaining points, I'm just going to let the CPU decide where to put them. It's only 350 and it just kind of a little bit easier for me. We're going to look at conference standings and then our rank before this game against San Diego State, who's 4-1, 3-0 in conference. Only allowed 75 points and they've scored 151. So looking a lot better than our 159 and 190. Fresno is 1-3, but 1-0 in conference with 83 points for and 124 against. But San Diego and San Jose looking like they could be problematic. Let's see what we're ranked. We were like in the 40s before last game. I think we peaked at 31 this season. We're at 41. If we keep winning, we will get ranked. Especially if we win against a 4-1 San Diego State on the road.